another example I can think of, which is maybe a little bit more subtle, but I've seen a transformation, is that we have a teacher that's a longtime teacher and a really strong teacher. But when Hani first came, the teacher, every time Hani gave a suggestion, not even a specific to that teacher, but a suggestion like in a workshop to everyone, the teacher would then follow up with me the next day. Oh my God, do I have to do this? Was Hani talking about me? Do I have to change all my bulletin boards? I heard her say that this is good. And I think that the teacher was having a hard time understanding that one of the things you should know about Hani is when she does a workshop, she gives lots of information, which I love because it gives lots of options.
Yeah.
So for some teachers, they say, oh, well, Hani gave 12 ideas. I'm going to try 2 of them. For this particular teacher, she was like, oh my God, 12 things I have to do in my classroom. And that was not, the intent. And so there were a few times early on in the year when, again, Hani would, whether it was one-on-one or with the whole staff, would make a suggestion, and then the teacher would get very frantic like the next day because she thought that she was being asked to turn her whole plan upside down.
Yeah.
And I sat with her a few times, and Hani also, I know, had like a personal, I don't remember if it was phone or email exchange, but that helped the teacher kind of understand. And then when the teacher made like one small change, both Hani and I were very encouraging of the change and told her how great it was. And I think she started to realize that these are baby steps, and that Hani was not asking anyone to, leap across, the ocean, but that she gives all these suggestions so you can find the one or the 2 that might be good things to implement now and maybe another to implement later.
Yeah.
And I find that teacher also is now not so, when we, bring up something new, she is a little bit calmer about it and a little bit more willing to figure out what we're asking instead of just, jumping to this idea that she's going to have to, throw everything out and start fresh.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you shared that, because that's like a big hesitation sometimes when directors, bring someone in. They're like, oh, my teachers are amazing. Like, don't tell them to change this or don't that.
Right.
So yeah, that's just a really important piece to, again, know your staff and who are the people that are going to need this little follow-up mini session where it's like, okay, so let's look at all the ideas that were shared. What are the ones that you relate to? What are the ones that you're going to, bring into the classroom?
Right.